This week's video is produced by Thomas Friend. A girl seems innocent on the outside, but on the inside, she's filled with rage and is basically a walking mass murder weapon of mass destruction. She literally has more balls than all the men in the movie. The girl is hell-bent on revenge. She grew up in a prison where she was tortured and brainwashed and wants to get payback on the people responsible. The movie shows how horrific the justice system is. Since the girl was locked up for the most important years of her life, a kid had to grow up without a parent since they were separated by high security. Once the girl leaves the prison, she joins the other inmates she met on the inside. In addition, the girl and the parent are reunited. There's a language barrier, so to communicate, they have to use facial expressions, and judging by the looks on their faces, the reunion is extremely awkward. The two of them together is a real problem. One of the characters likes to get surgical with knives. There's a scene where a knife goes through one of the hands, and the character has to walk around with a bandage for a couple of scenes while the cut slowly heals. The villain sends thugs to locate the girl and her friends. He didn't send enough henchmen because the girl kills all of them. After the battle, one of the characters find footage of the evil crimes the bad guys were into. They would kidnap children and torture them. The footage is so disturbing, and now it's no surprise how the film got an R rating. The film gets the R rating because of scenes like this and the gore scenes where characters get their hand chopped off. There's a professor in the movie and he's supposed to be good with kids. However, he sets a bad example sometimes and has a dark tendency to hurt a lot of people who can't protect themselves. It's like shooting deers in cages. Karma hits the professor upside the head and he gets stabbed to death. After his passing, the characters give him a proper burial, so he'll rest in peace or whatever. The girl goes on a road trip across the country, and it's a nice opportunity for the parent and child to bond since they missed out on so many years together. They also get to bond when they sit down and have a nice family meal at the stranger's house they just met. It's a bad idea to talk to strangers and even worse to visit them. But in this case, the strangers are more in danger than the main characters. The main character is a bad influence and causes the regular people they meet to go dark. Within hours of making friends with the bad influences, the people start using deadly weapons and attempting homicides like they're on an AMC show. At the end of the movie, the bad guys die and the girl from the high security compound gets her revenge and is finally safe. The parent and child cry, and so do you if you have a heart. Those are 24 reasons these movies are the same. You agree? Yes, no, maybe so? If not, politely share your thoughts in the comment section below and click the subscribe button for more 24 reason videos.
Best elevator music I've ever heard.